or so you think. Let's start things off with a scary story out of Northeast DC, where somehow law enforcement and children's programming managed to come together. A suspect in a carjacking and attempted kidnapping near Union Station was arrested after detectives unlocked a series of clues thanks to a Cookie Monster sweater left behind in the stolen vehicle. Now, the shirt says still fresh. The only thing fresh right now, however, are the charges he's facing. Now, who commits violent crimes dressed like a preschooler? I need to know. Did he also have on one of those hats with the propeller on the top too? Some of those sneakers that light up when you run? How far does this go? Did he actually steal that car so he could drive to a bounce house? I need answers. Thankfully, though, no one was hurt, and the Cookie Monster sweatshirt is now evidence. It will not be worn in the commission of any good crimes, which is good. Cookie Monster deserves better. All he wants to do is eat snacks, and I can relate to that. Snacks are my love language. We're headed to Northwest DC for this next story, where video from Saturday's People's Convoy vaccine mandate protest shows a line of frustrated truckers being slowed to a crawl by one cyclist. And thanks to GW Mitchell 151 for sending it in to me. But somebody give this man the Congressional Medal of Honor. He is a hero. You know your movement is trash when it can be taken out by one bike with a basket on the front. The People's Convoy should have known better than to come to DC. Our petty is unparalleled. I told y'all before this even happened, you need to have a minimum number for a convoy. That's just people headed the same direction. Plus, we already have traffic here. We don't need them for that. Their plan was doomed from the start. When this bike video has already been viewed more than 7 million times, that's a lot of people laughing at this parade of failure. Imagine thinking, you know what? I'm going to change the world, and then becoming a global punchline. They should have seen this coming. If it wasn't a biker, it would have been somebody on a scooter or potholes, or somebody having a conversation in the middle of the street who doesn't care about holding up traffic. That's been happening in D.C. way longer than any kind of convoy. Let's head out to Russia for this next story. With McDonald's shut down, a local restaurant chain called Uncle Vanya filed a trademark, apologies to Vanya from Boys to Men, filed a trademark, a yellow and red logo that just looks like a McDonald's logo turned on its side. Uncle Vanya is about to get sued. I'm sorry. They really tried to pull a McDowell's from Coming to America.
They have the Big Mac. We have the big copyright infringement. They have the golden arches. We have the golden B, because B corresponds to V in Cyrillic, since our alphabet looks funny.
I'm just glad that those words didn't come out of the random black mouth with the 2 seconds of video. That's a win. This is the fast food equivalent of the bootleg ban. Fake quarter pounders for sale right next to a picture of their mascot, like Ruslan McClown or whatever lazy name they come up with. They ain't even tried with that logo. Of all the sanctions Russia's been hit with, and there have been a lot of them, clearly losing McDonald's looked like it hit them the hardest. I say that because this is pathetic. Nobody gonna fall for this. The only way they can pull this off is if McDonald's forgot to take the French fry recipe with them when they left. And if that's the case, then Uncle Vanya actually might have a chance. Finally, I chose this last story because it ties in with the Russia theme from the previous one. Since the Russian attacks on Ukraine started, manufacturers of residential bunkers say there's been a spike in orders and customer inquiries. That's right. Rich people are buying sexy bomb shelters. How about that? Doomsday Preppers meets MTV Cribs. I can't lie. Some of these actually look kind of nice. I'll be honest. If I got to spend a nuclear half-life somewhere, might as well do it in an underground version of a man cave. Now, these safe rooms can cost anywhere from $60,000 to $4.2 million. Good Lord, that's a lot of money for a bunker. I'm just going to take my chances with radiation. Hey, who knows? I might gain superpowers. I leave McDonald's, I come back Uncle Vanya. Does anybody who buys one of these, by the way, just go ahead and start DVRing episodes of Open Mic right now, because the rest of the planet is going to be dead and you're going to need something to watch all that time when there's no outside. My favorite story, of course, is the cyclist who single-handedly gave the trucker convoy a taste of their own traffic jam medicine. Whoever you are, I salute you, good sir. Honorable mention to the Cookie Monster, but all's well that ends well, and that's good enough for me.